Mad family and friends, George Samuels here with the RBA announcement. Costa, what's happened?
0.5% increase.
0.5%.
So I think that's around about what everyone was thinking. So
I was thinking 0.25, but 0.5 is pretty aggressive, mate. They've definitely got a point they want to prove. Now, Channel 7 came to our office today, and they did a recording with you, and they did some numbers. 0.5% on a 500 grand loan over 30 years.
30 years, yep.
About $208 a month increase we can expect. Now, what is everyone worried about the property market? Now, since 1990, there's been 5 corrections. Not crashes, corrections. Mm-hmm. A correction usually happens after a boom. Now, everyone who's watching, majority of you are our Brisbane customers, we've just come out of an extraordinary couple of years where some people reported up to 40% property growth in their house. The biggest correction we've seen since 1990 was 10% reduction. I'm not that concerned. Queensland's still affordable.
Yep,
especially compared to our mates down south in Melbourne and Sydney, where the cost of living and their house values are way more than ours.
Yep.
Plus, what have we got coming up in Brisbane, mate? I'm not selling property or nothing like that.
Buy in Brisbane.
No, we're not giving any advice on my property, but for those who are concerned about property prices decreasing, it's a fact since 1990, 5 corrections, the biggest of which was 10%. They usually come after a property boom, which we've just had.
Yep.
So this is to be expected. They're pulling the rates lever to try and calm unnecessary spending down, try and stop us from buying luxury items and just the things that we need.
Needs instead of wants.
Correct, that's a good one. Needs instead of wants. And that is what they want us to do. You can't buy a car and sell it 2 months later and make money.
Yep.
Things are out of whack right now.
Yep.
True?
Yep.
And I think out of the country, we're best positioned in Queensland because cost of living is still good. It's still, honestly, the price to buy a property is still really good. Whereas down south, it was too much capital growth. Costa, anything else to report to these guys? Interest rate-wise, what is it? I wouldn't be recommending to fix unless you've seriously spoken to your mortgage broker. But if you are really concerned, what are the fixed rates right now, I think?
Fixed rates around the 6 to 6.5%. So it's getting a little bit out of hand. Yep. So a lot of my clients prefer to just try and go as cheap as possible variable and just sort of ride the wave and see how things go.
And you've been writing heaps of those basic variable loans, haven't you?
Basic, no fees, no offset accounts. It's called a no-frills loan.
But you get redraw.
You get redraw.
Which is if they've got extra money, they can dump it into their loan.
Correct.
And they don't get charged interest on that.
Yep.
If they need the money, they can redraw.
Redraw it back.
So it's very similar to offset.
Yeah, with having offset, you're actually paying extra fees and generally a higher interest rate for that convenience.
Yeah. But for some people, it might be the right product.
It might work for budgeting, especially now moving forward with these rate increases. Budgeting is so important. Just to be a little bit careful, not spending too much on those wants.
That's a good piece of advice. The Commonwealth Bank of Australia is expecting 1.25% increases between now and November. 0.5 has just happened, so they're expecting another 0.75% increase between now and November. So some good advice to be, maybe don't spend so much money on luxuries and just start paying an extra couple $100 on your mortgage if you can.
Yeah.
Because they're going to come around the corner, aren't they?
Correct. I think what they're probably starting to do is in the lead up to Christmas, because of course expenditure is just crazy during the Christmas period, they want everybody to start being a little bit more careful with their money, because if they start jacking up interest rates probably during that Christmas period or after, that's where it could fall apart.
Yeah.
Because people are not going to have enough of a buffer in their bank account.
So get a buffer. Don't be too concerned about the property prices. And I'm going to finish off by saying if your broker or banker is not reviewing your loan right now, if they're not reaching out to you and speaking to you every single year, who should they call? They should call Matt.
I was going to say, call your broker.
Call up Matt, guys. We've been around for 10 years. We've done over $1.3 billion in home loans. And we're proud of what we do for our customers. We thank our customers who are watching this. And if you've got any friends or family who want to get the Matt experience, please reach out. Thanks, Costa. Let's report back next month.
Thank you. See you soon.
Guys.
Have a mad day.
Thank you.